Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. So today we are doing something different. It is the May Day holidays in Shanghai and I didn't have any plans. So I thought, let's try walk to Suzhou. This is a city that's about 100 kilometers away from Shanghai. And I've gone there a few times just with the bullet train and I thought it'd be fun to walk there. Why not? That's not something, you normally do. So let's give it a try. And yeah, we're gonna start walking. It's 7 a.m. and I'm just outside my apartment. I have started the watch. Let's go. Alrighty, the first kilometer is done. Probably the easiest one. And I have unlocked a hat, because if I have to walk around in the sun all day, might as well. So, I want to tell you my plan. My plan is to walk to Suzhou in 3 days. I would like to do it in 2, but I thought about it, and I think it's important to enjoy the journey rather than the destination. And if I do it in 2 days, the second day will be 50 kilometers walking non-stop and not having any fun. So we're going to do it in 3 days. Today, we're going to walk to a place called Anting. Tomorrow, we're going to walk to Kunshan. Never been there before, don't know it. And then we will walk to Suzhou. And I think it should be smooth. The only issue is there's a big highway that the map really wants me to take, and I really don't want to take it because I can't imagine anything worse than walking like 20 kilometers on a highway. And I don't think it's safe or legal, so we're going to try to avoid that one. Then I don't know about hotels. I hope we can get one, but it should be fine. And then I just need to buy water and food and make sure I don't like starve or dehydrate. But again, it should be pretty simple. I think most of what we're walking is city. It's not going to be some crazy rural place. But yeah, that's the plan. And I think today is about 30 kilometers. And then the days after that also, I think we're doing like 30 every day. That's what I think. There might be detours and it might suddenly be like 40 or something, but we hope not. I think it'll be 30 and I think it'll be easy. So let's see. Alrighty, we are probably 10% in, maybe. So, let's continue. Alrighty, we've secured our first food of the day. Obviously the benefit of walking a lot is that you can eat a lot. So I'm hoping we can eat a lot of good food. I don't think we can because we're just walking and we just have to eat what comes by. But I hope we see some good stuff. But yeah, we have a jianbing for breakfast. I used to eat this like every day for breakfast. Now I don't have a good one near my house. So yeah, here we go. I can't really film me eating it because it's not convenient, but normally it's yummy. Alrighty, so we are 2 hours in and I've done the first 10 kilometers. So that means we are 1/3 of the way there. Feeling a little tired, but it's okay. Yesterday I went to a festival and stood up all day. And then yeah, waking up at 6 a.m. is not good. But we will make it. The weather is really nice, so that's nice. And I don't know, I'm excited for lunch, which it's a bit too early to be excited for lunch, but yeah, we're excited for lunch. Alrighty, so I've made it to the highway and I got scared because I do not want to be here. I mean, this is not nice, it's boring. But it seems like I can walk a little bit and then I can get off it. And that is good. So we are not stuck on it. We just have to be aware of it and get away. And I'm not, because yeah, I looked it up a bit and I really tried to avoid it. I think it might go all the way to Suzhou, to be honest. But yeah, I think this is not a nice path to walk on. There is obviously not stores, there are no restaurants. So we are going to try to get out of it as fast as possible. Alrighty, we've made the turn. Now we're back on like quiet streets, residential area. I just saw old people paying with cash. So that's interesting. And yeah, this area is chill. We are also almost at 15 kilometers, which means in theory we're halfway, because I think we should walk 30 kilometers today. I'm not being honest. That's what I want. It's not what's going to happen, because I actually think there's 35 kilometers and that I'm just saying 30. And I think there is 35 kilometers, but I think we're going to do a detour. So yeah, 30 would be nice. I think it's probably going to be more like 37, but we are walking. And now that we're on these normal streets, like here's an apartment complex. So now that we're on normal streets, I hope we can find a restaurant, because I've been walking for almost 3 hours. I just bought a Gatorade, but yeah, I could use some food, like dumplings would be nice. Ask and you shall receive. I found a restaurant like 2 minutes later. Life is good. I got my fried rice, Gatorade soup. I have a really nice little view here. I can look at the street and just chill. And I can charge my phone. So yeah, it's very, very nice. I'm going to sit here. We're at the halfway point, so I think it makes sense to take a break. So I'm going to sit here, enjoy my food, charge my phone up again so I don't need to use my power bank, and just enjoy the vibe. Okay, I took an hour-long rest, charged my phone, ate and chilled. In a way, I'm more rested, but honestly, I think I'm more tired. I think before I had momentum, and when you have momentum, you can go. And now I'm tired, and we're only halfway. We're actually not halfway. We're like 100 meters off halfway, and that's my theoretical halfway, which is not even true. But yeah, I could actually eat a little bit more, not like a meal, like a snack. And I also really want bubble tea, but I'm not doing some 2-kilometer detour to get it. So it's like, if we see it while walking, we get it. If we don't see it, then we're sad. Luckily, we are in China and Shanghai, so our odds are reasonably high. But yeah. So now we just have to walk. Walk, walk, walk. Okay, so we are in a bad position. There is no more sidewalk. So that's not so good. I looked at the map. I still think what I'm doing is the best option. But I really hope this doesn't continue for long. Again, I think I'm avoiding it's called the G312. That's like, we avoid that at all costs, but yeah, this doesn't look great. I hope we can avoid it. We'll see. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm off here soon, because I don't even have sidewalk at this point. I mean, I'm walking on grass, so it's okay, but... Alright, we got a cute little path, but we are still along the highway, so there is no shops, no people, not so interesting, and my odds of getting bubble tea here are, very low. So I hope it ends soon. I can't really do anything about it. Alright, we did it. I found civilization, and I can see bubble tea. The only question is, do I eat food again? Because I think I'm not hungry, but the reason I'm not hungry is just because I've walked a lot, so I've exhausted myself, so I don't have an appetite. I think I actually should eat something. But, yeah, we'll see. And we didn't just find bubble tea, we found multiple bubble teas. So, life is good. Here you go. Bubble tea. And I ended up buying the fried chicken because otherwise I think I'm going to be hungry. I think we still have like 4.5 hours to go. So yeah, I need food. Alrighty, I am at 5 hours now. My headphones have died, so I'm using like cabled ones. It is so incredibly hot. I'm at 25 kilometers, and yeah, it is so hot. Like tomorrow, I'm honestly considering if I should just wake up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, with the hope of then having more hours where it's less hot. Because yeah, after 12 o'clock today, it has gotten very bad. And it's May. Like if I did this in a month or two, I would be dead. And I'm walking on like terrible road. There's nothing here, no shops. I have enough to drink, I hope, provided that, you know, we find civilization again soon. But yeah, this road is not too interesting or fun. It is just hot and annoying. And my legs are definitely tired. And yeah, I have bad news. I think we're walking 40 kilometers today, so yeah. And as you can see, my heart rate is quite high, so it is a rough day. But yeah, we keep on keeping on. This is what a Chinese bathroom looks like on the side of a highway. The toilet is a hole with no door. And yeah, that's a thing. But you know what? Beggars cannot be choosers. Alrighty, we are getting reasonably lucky. When I needed drinks and was getting a little desperate, we found drinks. I thought I needed a bathroom, and we actually managed to find one. It is the grossest bathroom I've seen in a long time. But you know what? It's a bathroom, and that's what we needed, and that's what we got. I am still on the highway stretch, and it is still incredibly hot, and it is still incredibly boring. And like I said in the beginning, that I thought my math was not very good. I think that's true. I think we have about 10 or 11, at least 10 or 11 kilometers to go, which 29 plus 11 plus maybe 3 or 4 more, I'm not sure. We're getting above 40, so I hope we can have nice dinner today at least. But I'm afraid that all this walking is just ruining my appetite. But yeah. Alrighty, it has been 8 hours of walking now, 40 kilometers, which I realized just now is almost a marathon, so that's fun. And yeah, I had 1 hour break, so 9 hours in total today. I am dead. I was using a guidepost, like a guiding point called Shanghai Auto something Park, and I thought it was like going to be nice, and maybe we could go there. It's like a park, it's cute, stuff like this. And I mean, it definitely was touristy. There was a bunch of people, but it just didn't seem like there was a lot of park. And yeah, I don't know. So we skipped it, and now we are going straight to Anting Old Street, which is also a tourist attraction, and I would love to show you, but I can tell you when I arrive I'm going to be too tired, and we're probably just going to rest. But yeah, that's in like 2.5 kilometers. So yeah, we basically will do a marathon today, a marathon of walking, and then I'm going to find a hotel and rest. All right, I had the dinner. I actually feel so much better. Before I ate, I had no appetite. I didn't even enjoy the dinner really, because yeah, I had no appetite and it wasn't nice, like, to eat. But now I feel quite good. I feel like I'm back to normal. Also, maybe just sitting down. I'm really bad at taking breaks. So, yeah, I think tomorrow we need to take more breaks. And I just bought some peanuts because I realized chocolate melts. You can't buy it, and yeah, it doesn't work. And also, I can taste the salt, like, above my lip. So I am probably, like, very low on salt, so peanuts will be good. And I bought coconut water, so I'm just pumping electrolytes basically. to try and maintain because it is so hot. So I made it to the place that we have been walking towards for the past 8.5 hours. Wait! I just got very scared by a dog. Yeah, so we made it. And lucky for you guys, I just booked the hotel, and the hotel is 15 minutes on the other side of this street. So we have to go through the street to get to the hotel. So, yeah, that's nice. I will give you guys a short view. Over there you have I thought it was a sugarcane man, but it's not. And then you have Balloon Man. And then you have a river with a bridge. And then you have people selling who knows what. Oh, and you have a pagoda. And the light is really good now. It is golden hour. It's about to be sunset. Actually, maybe the sun already set, but it looks nice regardless. This seems to be a really cute, nice street. Especially, I guess, at night. But yeah, we will not see it at night because I'm just going to rest. But it's nice. You have random stores, pagoda, good weather, good mood. You have ice cream, good life. Alright, so I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is we are in the hotel, we've arrived, we're done for today. It's 6:30 p.m. I walked 43 kilometers. I thought I was doing 30, maybe 35, so I was tricked. The bad news is we are still in Shanghai. Like, I walked from city center Shanghai to outskirts of Shanghai. So it really feels like we've made no progress. And here is a hotel room tour. You have a bed that is not too soft, but I mean, whatever. And you have a small window, mirror, bathroom. It is everything it needs to be. I literally just picked the cheapest hotel nearby. It was 68 kwai, so that is incredibly cheap. So no complaints. And now I'm just gonna chill, and then we get ready for tomorrow. I have some reflections on how we should do tomorrow, and I'm going to think about it some more. But yeah, tiring day. I don't know why I'm so tired, because I only walked 8.5 hours, and I think we had breaks, and it was fine. In the past, like, I did 100,000 steps in a day, and I felt pretty good the whole day. I think maybe I just did not eat enough calories, because I looked at my watch, and I think I'm going to burn like 4,500 calories today in total. And I don't think I ate that much, so maybe I just should eat more tomorrow, and that would fix it. I think I was good at drinking. I drank a lot of electrolytes, but we need to eat more. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. So, bad news. I got no sleep. I don't know why. Like, I went to bed at 8 p.m. I couldn't sleep. From 12 onwards, I was waking up every 30 minutes. So, yeah, my body is just exhausted, but I couldn't sleep, so... Today will be a rough day. I was looking at the map last night, and I figured out a plan. And then this morning the map won't work. So now we are doing a different plan. And I don't know if we end up on some dumb highway. I hope not, but we will try. And yeah, things are not good. I just bought some breakfast, and I'm hoping we can find more food, because I also woke up at like 4 a.m. to my stomach growling. So I'm going to eat this and then hopefully eat more, because I think we are in a big city now, kind of. But I don't think that's going to last very long. So we need to get drinks and food before we leave. And yeah, we are on 43 kilometers starting out, and we're going to continue from yesterday. The good news is, since I couldn't sleep, we got up at 5 a.m. So there is light. The sun has risen, but it is not hot yet, so hopefully we can get some hours before it gets too hot. Alright, update. I am almost at 10 hours, I'm almost at 50k, and I just reached the Maersk office, the Jiangsu province one, which means we're in Jiangsu province, so that's nice. So we are officially outside of Shanghai now, which took, yeah, 50 kilometers. I managed to find 2 bottles of water, so that's nice. My bag is very heavy, but I would rather it be heavy than die of thirst. Because yeah, basically I'm just walking along this big road, and it is already ridiculously hot, and it's, 6:30. But yeah, we're just walking along this road now. It is quite boring, but yeah, what can you do? Alrighty, after like 2 hours of walking, I think, we found stores. So I'm not gonna miss the chance to eat because we don't know when we will get it again. So I'm gonna try find food, find a drink, and yeah. Here is our breakfast. Not bad. I'm not particularly hungry. I just thought it was a good place to take a rest. I can charge my phone, and I don't know when the next food will come because so far I've been walking 10 kilometers on an empty street. So yeah, we've done the first 10 kilometers, and yeah, we have to get food when we can. I managed to eat all the noodles. They were nice. I have to say, my stomach is just ruined. I can't, like, I have stomach pain and I can't really eat anything, but I obviously know I have to because I'm burning a lot of calories. I got a Gatorade, so we're gonna try to keep getting electrolytes. And we are back on the boring road. Nice to have some civilization, and now we're back to boring stuff. Alright, so here you have one of those rare things that you don't really see in Shanghai anymore, which is just like random street food. I don't even know why they are here. I guess there's companies here or people come by on their way to work or from. I don't really get it. Alrighty, I secured a breadstick and the locals thought I was very funny. They laughed at me. I could not understand what they were saying. I didn't get it. But yeah, they were entertained. We just hit 60 kilometers, which means we've done 16 kilometers today, which is probably, that could be half of our kilometers for the day. I'm not really sure how far we're walking, but I feel I want to do around 30. It would be nice. Alrighty, so without looking at a map, I want to say that we have reached our next big city because I came up on this bridge and I just see a skyline of skyscrapers and like, oh, I don't know if it's called a skyscraper, but high-rise buildings. I don't know if you see some behind me, but let me show you. So there's a big river, and then you just have a whole thing of high-rises in the distance. So I think we are in Kunshan. I think we're a few kilometers away, and yeah, then we will see what to do next. Alrighty, I'm in some really nice green park in Kunshan. I'm just walking through the town and I'm doing a little bit of a detour to see this park. I don't think it's anything crazy, but it does look nice. I don't think I will see too much. I think there's actually like 3 or 4 like big tourist sites that you could see that would be really nice, but they are like detours. Like I would have to go 2 kilometers out of my way to get there, then I would have to see it, and then I would have to go, another 2 kilometers back. My legs are too tired for this. I will come back here another time. Look at this. This is cute. And this is just like in the middle of the city. Once again, we have found bubble tea and we are spoiled. We even have choices. 1, 2, and there's a cocoa over there, and I actually think there was another one over there. So we can do whatever we want. Alrighty, I found a restaurant, I found a charger again, so I'm going to charge my phone, I'm going to charge my legs, I'm going to drink bubble tea, drink mango drink, and some food, and then I'm going to debate. I mean, it's only, I think it's 11 a.m.? Yeah, it's 11 a.m., so I mean the day is still very early, because the plan was to get a hotel here, but I mean, it's very early to do that. So I might still, I mean, if I walk another 2 hours, that's like 10 kilometers. So that would be good. Especially, I'm not at 30 kilometers yet. I think I should be doing 30 kilometers a day. With that said though, my legs are killing me. They are very tired, and I'm very tired. I got, no sleep. But yeah, we will eat and rest, and then we should be good. It also depends if I can find a hotel in the right direction. So I found a hotel. It is 9 kilometers away, so that's actually perfect because I wanted to do 10, and 9 is probably better for me. And yeah, we will walk towards it. It's right on the path, and I think the whole way we can walk along this river, and yeah, so it should be nice. And then yeah, it's another 2 hours, and then I should be done, and then my legs will definitely be done. And then we have the Suzhou, the final stretch tomorrow, which I just had a lot of trouble booking my tickets home from Suzhou to Shanghai because it's holidays, so everything is sold out. So booking them the day before, not a good idea. But at least I figured it out now instead of figuring it out tomorrow and then being fucked. Alrighty, it is 2 p.m. We have done 77 kilometers in total now, which I think is 34 kilometers today. I am so dead. The last 10, honestly 20, but yeah, the last 10 kilometers were very, very rough. I feel so tired. I hope it's the lack of sleep, and that if I sleep good tonight, hopefully, then tomorrow can be a better day. Because I essentially have to do the same thing tomorrow. I think today is 34 kilometers. I think tomorrow will be bare minimum 28, but probably more like 30, 35. So yeah, I checked into the hotel and it is nice, but it also costs like 4 times as much. So honestly, I would prefer the cheaper option, but this was what we could get. So you have 1 bed, 2 bed, a nice desk. You have no fridge, which sucks. And then you have a toilet and a shower. So now it's 2 p.m. I'm just going to rest for literally the rest of the day, do nothing. And then I hope I'm refreshed for tomorrow. And here you have dinner. Fried chicken, tomatoes, potato, broccoli, tofu, rice with very little chicken. I will say the picture looked better, but it's still good and very cheap. So it's good. 25 kwai. After 3 hours of chilling in the room, I have gotten my appetite back and I feel decent. I have gotten 2 incredibly big blisters, so that is scary for tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Good morning, guys. So I'm just leaving the hotel. I had a very pathetic breakfast. As you can see, I've changed my shirt. So now I am ready to conquer Suzhou. I have to say the motivation is not high at all. I have 2 big blisters and I don't know, I'm just not motivated. But sometimes motivation is not enough. Sometimes you just have to do it. And yeah, we are at 77 kilometers and we're going to continue on. Today, it seems there is no sun. It is like cloudy overcast, which I actually think is good because it's been like grueling hot the other days, so maybe this will be nicer. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking. We are 7 kilometers in. The first hour is done, thereabouts. I'm just trying to hit 10 kilometers. I'm doing it in 10 kilometer increments. The first 10 are the easiest, we will do it soon. Then we have another 10, and then we have a problem because I am tired. And the sun is out now, which is really unpleasant. I'm walking at this like, I don't know what it is, I guess it's a lake. But yeah, it's really pretty. And there is a huge, I think it's a woman, like, statue? I haven't seen this before, it looks very big. It's like the same size as the apartments, it looks like. But yeah, it's cool. I think it's a woman. It's like the same size as the apartment, and there is a pagoda or temple or something, I don't know. Here you can see that statue again. I'm very curious about it because it's very big and it's just kind of in the middle of nowhere, but sure. And we are continuing to walk. We just hit 10k, so yeah. Alrighty, we are about to hit 90 kilometers. Boom. And I think we have 12 kilometers to go, so it's actually not that far today. Maybe. We'll see. So I don't know where the city starts and whatnot, but we are definitely in Suzhou now, because Suzhou Industrial Park. We have about another 5 kilometers to go before we get where I want to be, and then we will call it a day. Alrighty, we just hit 100 kilometers and I can see our goal. This is like the most iconic building of Suzhou. So that's what we're gonna go. It's in about 1 kilometer. We go there, then we finish the challenge and we eat some lunch, and then we go back to Shanghai. Alrighty guys, I made it to Suzhou. I am at the iconic building. 101 kilometers, and yeah, look, the building is here. I'm with all the other tourists, and yeah, now I'm gonna go grab bubble tea, and I'm just gonna go make it back to Shanghai. This was all about the destination, not so much the journey. I've been to Suzhou like 5 times, so there's not much I need to see. I just wanted to do this as a kind of challenge and have fun along the way, and we did. It was fun. I wish I'd gotten to talk to more people and had just more funny interactions, but yeah, overall, it was a good time. I enjoyed walking, I listened to an audiobook, and now my legs are dead and I just want to rest. So that is what we are going to do. Thanks for watching, peace.